Good afternoon, friends. We have released a new switch idea in the FMCG space. We are asking investors to switch from HUL to Colgate for two main reasons. One, basically the distortion in their valuation, and second, Colgate has a better growth prospect in the near term. In past 1.5 years, HUL has moved up by around 60% in the absolute terms. In terms of the valuation premium, its valuation premium has gone up to 40% during the same period. But on the other hand, if we say Colgate, the valuation multiple has discounted by around 10%. So because of that, there is a gap which got created between the two of around 50%. We believe that going ahead, fundamentally HUL does not have any substantial upside, considering the fact that we have seen deceleration in the volume growth from around 9% to 4%. Basically, HUL's volume have come under stress because of the current inflationary environment and competition in some of the high penetrated categories. But on the other hand, Colgate has maintained its volume growth momentum. In terms of some of the other key fundamental factors, we believe that volume growth for HUL for Colgate will continue in the range of 9 to 11%, and this will be mainly on account of two reasons. One, the upward shipment which is happening from tooth powder to toothpaste, and second, that this particular year we are expecting better rural demand for the FMCG products, considering the better monsoon and good agriculture production. So because of this, we are expecting rural demand to improve, and Colgate focusing on improving its rural sales, I think it would be one of the key beneficiary of increase in rural demand. So we believe that volume growth momentum would maintain in the coming quarters for Colgate. However, for HUL, as we have earlier said, that volumes would continue to remain under pressure, considering the fact that some of the premium categories are bearing the brunt of high inflationary environment and macro concerns, and also in the high competitive categories, it is very difficult. It is very difficult to increase the prices, and we have seen that because of the rupee dollar, because of the rupee getting depreciated against dollar, the palm oil imports in India have gone up significantly, and palm oil is one of the key ingredients in soap. So HUL would bear the brunt of the rupee depreciation, and it is very difficult to take frequent price increase in categories like soaps and detergents. On the other hand, if we consider Colgate, it is a market leader. For past 6 years, it has maintained above 50% market share. It has strong brands. So for Colgate to take price increase would be much more easier, and I think whatever selective price increase what the company what Colgate might take to mitigate the impact of the impact of the increase in raw material, if any, I think those price increases would get very well accepted in the market. The third key factor is that P&G's entry in the toothpaste category would largely impact the players like HUL and Dabur, whose market share is around 28% and 10% respectively. But for the player like Colgate, which has a strong brand visibility, which has an excellent portfolio straddling from the pyramid, that is the portfolio which is catering to the top end, from the premium end to the mass end of the consumers, excellent rural focus, and a market leadership of about 50% for past consecutive 5 to 6 years. So I think that will help Colgate, and I think it is very difficult for P&G to grasp Colgate market share rather than some of the other small players in the market. So going ahead, we believe that Colgate is better placed in terms of growth financially, and hence, considering the distortion in the valuation and considering the better growth outlook, we have asked our investors to switch from HUL to Colgate. Thank you.